we got the usual snacks: candy pop, Sour Patch, Junior Mints, Reese's. I feel like Liver King when I do this. We got the raw testicles and the organ.
Eyeballs.
Never had an eyeball before?
Is that a testicle?
That's a human testicle.
But the popcorn has cheesy pickle.
It's cheesy pickle.
I'm cheesy pickle, Morty.
But, you know, sometimes...
Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's, yeah.
Cheesy Trader Joe's pickle cheese seasoning, Morty.
Trader Joe's, if you want to sponsor us, give us a call.
Corporate sponsorship, Morty. If we get more sponsors, we're going to be rolling in money in no time. I'm Cheesy Pickle Rick.
Listen, Pickle Cheese Rick, will you please be quiet so we can finish this advertisement?
Yeah, honestly, Cheesy Pickle Rick, just shut the fuck up for 2 seconds so we can talk about this popcorn.
I like to kick it up sometimes because it's not enough to just do cheesy pickle. So, from our friends at JP Graziano, we take the giardiniera seasoning and you just sprinkle it on top. You get a little spice on there.
That's a delightful ad because, you know, usually when I have a pickle at home that has cheese on it, you want a little spice on it already. Cheese pickle's a fucking weird flavor.
It is, but it works.
Fine.
Thanks, guys. I love you. You.
But why would I ever thought that you'd want cheese and pickle combined?
You wouldn't. Just like last week when we were talking about, last week or last episode or whenever that was, the cheesy ranch.
Right.
Like, you don't think it's going to work, but it works.
Right. Another thing you don't think is going to work, but it works, is a pro transition. is Kevin James in the movie.
The only man for the job.
Blart.
Blart?
Peanut, Blart, and jelly. What's up, man?
Safety never takes a holiday.
Kevin James is Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Oh, dear God.
All-time great police movies, you have stuff like Training Day, or just hero movies, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon,
Beverly Hills Cop.
Anytime Kevin James comes into the conversation on this show, I want to clarify that I'm not doing a bit in how much I love Kevin James, King of Queens, pretty much his whole catalog. I'm not doing a bit. This movie came out like 2007, I think. 08, 9.
2009.
9. I not only saw this movie in theaters, I saw this movie the night it came out with a large group of my high school.
Were you
friends
dressed
and dudes.
as Kevin
Oh yeah,
James
we're
as Paul Blart?
all wearing security guard outfits, fake mustaches, sunglasses, the whole thing. And everyone else in the theater was too, because everyone was camped out in their security guard outfits outside AMC in Barrington, Illinois, AMC 30, whatever it is. And yeah, it was a whole thing, a whole big thing. But I thought the movie was delightful then. It's delightful now. It's one of those movies, like, they're movies that are on TV all the time on AMC or Bravo or whatever, and you just throw them on. The Departed is one of them.
You just
Shawshank
wait,
Redemption.
hold on. You just like put on The Departed?
No, when it's
or
on,
like
when
you'll
it's
just
on
watch
TV.
it?
Yeah, like last weekend, The Departed was on, I think, AMC, and it was midway through. I've seen The Departed several times, so I feel like I can just jump into it.
Like, I'm not saying that like Shawshank or The Departed are not good movies, but you got to be in a mood to watch those movies. You can't just be like, oh, look, I'm flipping through the channels. Ooh, The Departed's on. I really want to watch that.
If it's something I've seen over and over again, I can get into the mood. And those movies, Departed, Shawshank, Paul Blart,
Were you taking a nap?
all won Best Picture. No, I wasn't. It was
Background
like
noise?
noon on a Saturday. I was just like,
I mean, perfect nap time. Noon on a Saturday.
that's usually when I get up.
Oh,
But
wow. There's the difference between having kids and I've been up for probably about 7 hours at that point. So, you know.
But Paul Blart's one of them I can just jump into at any point. And it wasn't just a stupid thing in 2009 of, oh, this movie is actually kind of fun. I actually liked the movie.
I mean,
I think it's
fine. Like, it's an okay movie.
I'm assuming it's, when we get to the score and stuff, it's dog shit. But I have this reaction every time I see a Kevin James movie. I've seen Zookeeper like 15 times. Obviously, Grown Ups I've seen a million times. Hitch, I've said before, is one of the greatest comedies of all time. Here Comes the Boom is okay. The one where he's an international assassin is fun for the whole family. And Home Team, on Netflix, which I think is absolutely a delight that everyone should check out. I thought that was great. I watch Home Team, I immediately go to the reviews after, and everyone's like, this movie fucking sucks. Like, fuck Kevin James. I'm like, what the hell? What's the disconnect between me and the rest of the world on Kevin James?
Well, I mean, I guess that, one might say that, you'll always be driving home to Kevin James.
'Cause maybe all my life I will be driving home to
Kevin James. All right, so let's talk about this movie. First and foremost, right? Like, this movie is supposed to take place in New Jersey.
This was a certified New Jersey moment.
But it was filmed in Massachusetts.
Same shit.
So I think it's important to note that New Jersey is so shitty that you can't even film in the state of New Jersey. You got to pick another state entirely. Nobody wants to be in New Jersey. People from New Jersey don't want to be in New Jersey. And here we are.
I mean, I think it's pretty easy for them to get away with that, but it's always funny when they film a movie somewhere and then say it's supposed to be somewhere else. There's this movie, it might be a Hallmark, or it might be Netflix. It's a Christmas movie, like Hallmark quality.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be set, I can't remember the name of it, throw it up on screen. It's supposed to be set up in Chicago, and the whole thing was filmed in Atlanta. And it's obviously not in Chicago, and one of the main fixtures of the movie is Lakeview Mall. And so it's a giant, like, Woodfield-like mall called Lakeview Mall. And they're like, oh, we're all going to Lakeview Mall. And it's like, that's not a thing that exists.
Yep. I mean, Hollywood is notorious for that, right? Like, even talking about, like, on TV shows. So, like, The Office, right, is filmed in California.
Right.
There's palm trees everywhere.
Right.
But it's supposed to be Pennsylvania.
Right. The Office also does a terrible job of, I went to Scranton, Pennsylvania a few years ago for a work thing. It's actually kind of a cool place, like, surrounded by hills.
Huh.
And you think Dwight's just like this dorky guy that is obsessed with bears.
But
Go
everybody
there.
is obsessed with bears.
Well, yeah, but in Scranton, when we were there filming something, they warned us, like, if you go here, you'll see bears going through dumpsters. In The Office, make it seem like Dwight is a freak for liking bears, but if I were him and I lived in Scranton and there
So
were bears
is
everywhere-
Scranton actually the town, the libertarian paradise that was overrun by bears?
I might as well
It's
be.
not. It's actually in New Hampshire, but
Right.
you know about this town, right?
I didn't know about the bear part. I know there is a libertarian.
So there was this town. It's no longer like this libertarian fantasy world, but like
bears took it over.
the bears literally took it over, and they had nothing. Like the bears overrun the entire town, and they're like, well, okay.
It's happening to Arlington Heights now too.
Yeah. All right.
I need to cut that.
Yeah, I think we need to. Yikes. So this movie, did you know that it's the first ever January release movie that grossed over
That's how the
100?
sentence is gonna end.
No, it's not going to end there. First ever January release movie that was grossed over $100 million.
No, but that makes sense.
This movie,
It's well deserved.
yes, this movie did very well. They earned its money back.
I told you, I
like,
saw it opening night. The theater was packed.
really, really quickly.
Could barely find a seat.
I mean, it's also because this is a Happy Madison production. Terrific. So this is one of the movies where Adam Sandler is not in the movie, but he was a producer and
Right.
behind the scenes on it. So it's astounding because a lot of people paid a lot of money to go see this movie. It's not good.
I disagree.
I'm sorry, it's not good.
It's not critically acclaimed, no.
I mean, I wouldn't even say
It
it's
might have won a
very-
few Razzies.
I think it was nominated for a whole bunch, but it didn't win. It just was nominated.
Which is astonishing, though, because even if you don't think it's good, which is fine, I get it, it's not that bad. It's not like Jack and Jill
That's true. Like
or The Animal.
I'm saying it in terms of like, with my watching movies, like Coming to America, Trading Places. It's the repeat watchability. Like I can watch it, I'll laugh, I'll be like I'm engrossed. Like I'm all in on it. This is a movie where like I guess if I really want to just like turn off my brain for 90 minutes or however long this movie is, fine. But I guess I also have like other ways to turn off my brain for 90 minutes than putting on Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I guess. I don't know. I think it's fun for your kids, too. I mean, you didn't have kids in 2009.
I
so you
did
couldn't
not
bring
have
the
kids in
kids there,
2009.
but it just seems like the kind of thing that anyone could jump into.
Well, to that, this movie and what the plot of this movie is,
It's kind of terrifying, actually.
It's the same thing as Night at the Museum.
You knew dum dum, you give me gum gum.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
So like, I enjoy that movie. I enjoy the Night at Museum movies, and like we've watched it with the kids. Like they've watched it, but this movie, right? A guy who's divorced. He's a dad. He's a security guard. There's hijinks and a robbery. It's the same movie. Like those two movies are the exact same movie. Now I don't remember when Night at the Museum came out, the first one.
It's around the same time. But also, isn't this the plot, when you really think about it, kind of scary?
Like the robbery being trapped in a mall by gunmen?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's amazing that that's how good the writing for Paul Blart Mall Cop is. It alleviates the stress of that situation. It makes it heartwarming and lighthearted, because that's actually a terrifying situation. If that happened at Woodfield right now, or is Brandhurst still a mall that's open?
I don't know if Flanders is still
Malls
open.
are kind of
Yeah.
going the way
Old
of the
Orchard.
dodo. Yeah, the Old Orchard. It'd be fucking all over the news. It'd be terrifying. Everyone would be scared. It would be a big deal.
We interrupt this episode of the Recliner Reviews to bring you CNN breaking news coverage. Reports are flowing in that Paul Blart Mall Cop is currently happening in real life. That's right, the fictional Kevin James movie is now real, and it is happening. It is also much scarier than in the movie, just as Joe Kaiser predicted moments ago. Will Officer Blart save the day this time? Only time will tell, but probably yes. Now back to Velvet Hamster and the Recliner Reviews. Guys,
Thanks for the update, Anderson Cooper. Hey, Chris, do you like to do a little poopy in the doo-doo potty?
For sure. That's for sure.
LMAO.
Also, I think you said it's the same as Night at the Museum. It kind of feels like, again, I'm not doing a fucking bit here, but it feels like Die Hard, but in a comedy, family-friendly kind of way.
I mean, I guess I could see that. Yeah. I still don't think it would be like.
Both Christmas movies too.
That's true. Both Christmas movies. Yeah. Oh, is this more Thanksgiving movie?
A holiday movie.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at Christmas, I guess because they're dressed up as Christmas characters, and the bad guys are named after the reindeer, right?
Yeah. You can stretch anything into a Christmas movie.
I mean, everything is a Christmas movie,
Yeah.
just like everything is a sandwich.
Right.
Yeah.
I personally am not a sandwich.
That's true. You guys just said everything is a sandwich, but Anderson Cooper is not a sandwich. Wubba lubba dub dub.
God, cheesy pickle cheese, Rick, I want you so bad.
One of the things that I thought was hilarious is that so they were in this mall in Massachusetts. They let Kevin James's wife and kids just shop in the mall while he was filming on the other side of the mall.
Oh, like it was real.
Like it was a real actual mall that was working, like a working mall. And they were like, okay, you can go shop. Like I'm gonna be over here filming, and like they would just do that and just
That's
let her
fun.
shop like all day.
That's
the
pretty
one
fun.
the one thing that she couldn't shop at, the sharper image.
They didn't want to be in the movie.
By the time this movie came out, all the sharper image stores were closed.
In the arms of the angel.
Sharper Image was a mall fixture for a while, or an airport.
I used to love to go to Sharper
It was a lot of
Image.
fun just to go in and not buy anything but play with everything.
I mean, everything was really expensive.
Yeah.
Like the people who were buying that stuff was like in Rocky
Four.
4 with the robot,
Happy
right?
Birthday,
Like
Polly, yeah.
Happy Birthday, Polly. It's somebody who has an obscene amount of money.
That's the kind of stuff they sold at
That's
Sharper
what they
Image.
sold at Sharper Image was Happy Birthday,
So they
Polly.
went out of business. People would just go in and play with the little balls and stuff. And
They'd sit in the massage
and
chairs.
the slinkies, yeah. And
Like,
no one would buy
that's what you would
anything.
go for is the massage chair.
2007, 6 movie, The Terminal. You seen The Terminal?
Yeah,
Tom Hanks?
we did that on.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
But that Sharper Image is very prominently featured in that movie.
Yeah.
So the window for Sharper Image in films.
I mean, I remember like the catalog. I remember the catalog would come in the mail, and
Yeah.
I would like flip through it to be like, "Oh, this is really cool."
But you
We're
wouldn't buy
never,
anything.
never buying anything from the Sharper Image. What they do have here, which I don't know if they sold at the Sharper Image, were Segways. Speaking of Segways. Have you ever ridden on a Segway?
No, they're just not. They're so not practical.
Or like a hoverboard,
No.
right? Aren't those the new thing, right?
Those
like,
are very popular.
The Segways
They
are the
were.
ones with the handles on it, right?
Yeah.
And then the hoverboard is like no handle.
Yeah, literally a hoverboard. And those got really popular a few years ago. I don't know if they still are. And also, I don't even know if Segways still are. They used to do the Segway tours.
I
in
think
the
they
city.
still do the Segway tours, like in the city, like downtown.
I guess that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Like, they do scooters now. Or
You could do the scooter tour, yeah.
And that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's just different, like, like this as opposed to like this. But I feel like I would fall off and break something.
On a Segway?
On a Segway or a hoverboard or...
I think, isn't the point of the Segway to it's super safe and...
I mean...
What is the point of a Segway?
To get from point A to point B, hence Segway.
I don't know.
Right? Like,
But Segways, I feel like they're not that... People don't just buy Segways recreationally.
I mean, I'm sure you can.
Can you?
I don't know if they sell them at Sharper Image. I mean, maybe they had it in like the Sky Mall. R.I.P. Sky Mall too.
Yeah.
In the arms of the angel.
Or like a Honda dealership or something. Like, who's making I don't know. If
Whoever is making
sell
Segways, I'm sure that you could go online and I'm sure you could find a Segway to buy a Segway. I'm sure.
Let's post a link.
Maybe Segway people, if you'd like for us to sponsor you, I'd be willing to risk my hips or limbs to ride on a Segway for a sponsorship deal. I'm not above that.
Okay, reach out.
Give us a call.
Speaking of Segways, do you have anything else?
I think that's pretty much it. Like, other than you feel bad for Kevin James.
In the arms of the angel.
He's pathetic.
He gets married to this woman, and a week later she's like, "Nope, sorry, we're done. We're divorced. Like, I'm giving you divorce papers." Like a week later.
That's what's kind of funny about it. And he played like this pathetic dude over and over again. Hitch, this movie, Zookeeper, which you haven't seen, right? You should.
Which, Zookeeper?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
You should watch that with the kids. It's fun for the whole family.
We'll give it a shot.
He's always like a pathetic, kind of chubby guy.
But was this movie before or after Britney Spears' 72-hour marriage to that dude?
I'm gonna assume after, but I don't know. Kevin.
Was it Kevin Federline? I thought she was
Federline.
married to that dude for a while.
Maybe
not. I don't know. But
guy would be.
she was married for like 72 hours. And wasn't there somebody, was Kardashian married to somebody for like a day?
You're asking the wrong person.
I don't know. Editor, was Kardashian married to like somebody for a day? I feel like she was. Or maybe that was the joke that she and Kanye were only going to be...
Robert Kardashian defended OJ, who was married to somebody for a few years before it. That's what you're thinking.
That might be it. Yeah. But you feel bad for this guy.
Yeah, you feel bad. That's why
like
he's like
pretty much all of his movies and shows and everything. Like, you feel bad for this guy, which is a shame. Like, we've talked before. I mean, I know you are in love with Kevin James. I like him. I think he plays enjoyable roles. The movie selection has not been great for him.
Teach their own.
But
I'm King of Queens, he's not pathetic, though.
I'm sure that his bank account would tell me otherwise.
Yeah,
that his,
everyone has a
like,
price.
That's true. And apparently my price is a lot lower than his price even, and that should say a lot. I don't know. This movie's fine. This movie's fine. I
think it's good. I think the score, I'm going to think it's low.
Oh, it is 100% low. If it's above what I guess, then everything is wrong with the world.
They made a sequel, so some people liked it, and you had the box office record for January too.
There was actually a one of those petitions, online petitions for making this a trilogy, making Paul Blart a trilogy. So somebody, not only did somebody like Paul Blart Mall Cop 1, they liked Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 so much that they were like, we need a third one. We need more.
Did you sign my petition?
I did not sign your petition.
I think it's like a 5-4.
I'm going to say 5-3. And if it's above 5-3, like, we got big problems.
5-2.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. All is right with the world.
Holy shit.
Wow.
What's Paul Blart 2? Can you look that up really quick?
2.1
It'd be hilarious if Paul Blart 2
was
had a
better
higher
than
score than Paul Blart 1.
4.4. Paul Blart 2.
Wow.
I don't get it.